I just I just recorded 12 minutes of my best vlog yet, and my mic wasn't on. It was off. And so it's gone. Like I have no audio and it's not going to be the same anymore. But we'll try doing something else. I will summarize. I will summarize what I was saying, like the whole thing, in like a few minutes, and then we'll see where we go after. Okay, so the TLDR was I was gonna do something spicy. I I was gonna talk about my fears, things that make me feel whoa, like the ground is wobbly. And the first one is like Porto not working out. And it's not even a fear, it's kind of like an undercurrent. And I talk about this, but it's like Porto being too sleepy, too small, like not having enough stuff going on. It has some stuff going on, but my friends are coming from big cities often, and they're used to more things going on. And and that's sad because I only really imagine myself living in Portugal, so either in Porto or Lisbon, presumably. Um, yeah, and at the same time, I have like this image of myself, sort of being like very urban, metropolitan, living like basically in New York or in San Francisco or in some Chinese city, um, and and I haven't figured out how that meshes with developing a community here, starting now. So maybe I'm like subverting myself, like self-sabotaging a bit. Number two is about my project, my career. There's some fear around not making it. I wanted to be captain of my own ship, and I have trust in my ability to figure things out as I go. Um, but but I can't do it alone. And because I have all the skills, or enough of all the skills, there's a belief that I can. So, you know, do the infra engineering, building apps on top of the infra and the data, um, distributing it, like communicating, making marketing materials, talking to people, fundraising, community managing. Um, oh, there's my friend. I'm gonna say hi. We're back. I should explain what it is that I'm doing because maybe I haven't made a video yet. I spend a lot of time on Twitter, and I'm a data scientist slash machine learning person slash software engineer, and so I always crave crunching the numbers of the data that me and my friends produce on Twitter. So all our conversations, all our interactions, the graphs of relationships. Um, I just want to use like standard and advanced data science tools on it to understand the big picture, understand what it is that we're doing, because I think we're doing something smart, something important, as previously discussed in this channel. So I started the community archive to gather a bunch of Twitter data, and and now I want to apply these tools, right? And specifically, I want to improve collective sense making, which means like one, improve the way people figure out what's true together, so like compare notes, and two, help people make better decisions together, decide what to do together. And one aspect of this is mapping the way that ideas spread online. And this is important for many reasons, because we can't really perceive our information landscape um, uh, in better ways than just scrolling linearly. So having stuff like a map of the information landscape and a weather forecast, memetic weather forecasts, could be cool. So I fundraised for that, and that's what we're doing now, roughly. Um, that said, I don't think I can do it all by myself. I have some uncertainties around, uh, doing all the engineering and all the CEO work, uh, and still making like groundbreaking design discoveries or like researchy discoveries. I think I can do any of these things, but probably not all of them. So I'm wondering about hiring people, but it seems like people only want to do the things that they want to do. So unless I pay them a lot of money, so all my collaborators kind of want to do their own self-directed things, and sometimes our interests align, and that's amazing and great and beautiful, but not always. And if we're taking a page from One Piece, I think we should only we should only do the things that I think they should only do the things that align with their dreams and their mission. But I also hope that they can see, people who work with me can see that my success will be their success. That we'll have a common wealth in terms of resources and data and teamwork. This is to say that I just yeah, ML people are expensive and smart people are expensive. So I'm yeah, I think I'm facing a bit of like a talent problem or something. But let's see. Maybe there are ways to tackle this more acutely, more directly. The shitty thing is that if I spend time worrying about thinking about meta level things, I won't work on object level things, and I have object level things to work on, like launching this extension, and that gathers people's data as they see it on Twitter, and doing the next thing, which is probably a map of all the tweets, like visually, uh, colored by topic, and the next thing, which is probably memetic weather reports. So just what's the current thing? What are people talking about, um, and where? And a bot that posts bangers and knows what the current thing is also, right? So all the tools that I build, the bot can have, and so the bot could be a cool like showcase of all the nice things that we build, and all the teapot research, all the research about my intellectual lineage and my friends can like feed into the bot as well as part of the system prompt, to just inform it about the context from which it arises, from which it springs. Um, yeah, yeah, I'm feeling like there's a lot on my plate, but there's also lots of room to streamline what I'm doing, um, and share the load, potentially for money, in exchange for money. Yeah. Mm. I'm excited about like I really want to be CEO though. Like it's about navigating the world, and telling stories and talking to people, um, and like managing an internal team and managing external expectations from collaborators and funders potentially and other people. Uh, and it feels like being on a boat. It feels like being on a boat, sailing, and but yeah, it also feels scary, right? It also feels scary and like uncertain and so on. So that's what I signed up for, and that's what I want. Okay. Anything else? Anything else that feels spicy? Hmm. Not really. Not right now. Thank you for watching. See you next time.